My name is Sarah White, and this is my story during the Great Depression. I have two kids, a boy named James and a girl named Emma. My husband's name is Peter. He's a news reporter before and during this Great Depression. The Great Depression is when the stock market crashed, when everyone was trying to sell their stocks and the prices went down and many families had suffered. Fathers had to wake up really early every day just so they can find work. They had to find work to put food on the table for their families. When my kids are at school, I am fighting for women's rights, and my husband supports me 100%. He believes that women should have the same equal rights as men. They can do the same things and work just as hard. There should be no reason why women should be treated differently. During this time period, the fashion was a little bit different. The dresses were long and they would touch the floor, which got very uncomfortable during the summer. So, some women decided to cut their dresses just a little bit under their knee and to cut their hair into a bob or a shaggy cut. These women were called the flappers. Some women did not appreciate what the flappers were starting by cutting their dresses and their hair, because they did not like the fact that they were changing the old idea and the ideal look for women. But they realized that it was more comfortable of a look, so they followed in their trend. The famous five started in the 1920s. They were supported by women all across the country. They were trying to change an old British definition that said, "Women are persons in the matter of penalties and pain, but are not persons in the matter of rights and privileges." Under the Canadian law, only persons can be senators. In 1927, one of them asked the Supreme Court of Canada to deny whether women are persons in all respect. The court agreed with the British definition, and they failed in what they were trying to accomplish. During the Great Depression, we had three governments: William Lyon Mackenzie King, R.B. Bennett, and then William Lyon Mackenzie King again. What I hoped or expected the government to do during this time period was to make sure that the stock market wouldn't crash. I hoped that they would have done something to make sure this didn't happen. But since it did, I hoped that they would try to find everyone that lost their job a new job. But since this did not happen, I did not appreciate what the government did. They should have made sure the stock market didn't crash, or when it did, that everyone still had jobs so they didn't have to scrounge for food or for money every day. I don't think the government did a really good job during this time period. Everyone suffered and everyone had to pay a price because of something that happened. Everyone around the world suffered because of this. Canada is a country you shouldn't be proud of. They didn't give women the same equal rights as men, even though that women can do the same thing. The government, William Lyon Mackenzie King and R.B. Bennett, didn't do anything to help the people that suffered the most during the Great Depression. They both promised that they would do something to stop the Great Depression and to give people their jobs back. The government didn't do what they promised, and when William Lyon Mackenzie King became president for the second time, he just waited till the Great Depression blew over to take charge.